Please listen to me so I can clarify this. You have more time to ask me more questions.
Here. We've listened to your reaction to this allegation, but I would like to ask you, how do you plan to fight this allegation so as to protect your reputation and your integrity, which has been called into question?
My integrity is not in question. My reputation is not in question. The governor himself have never said that anybody was responsible. He never said that. It's his head that said that, which he denied by saying he will not mention names. So this is, just listen to me as that. And if every time I've always asked the journalists to be please more investigative to help this nation. It's not about me. It's not about my son-in-law. It's about the people of Imo State. It's about the image of Federal Republic of Nigeria. It's about perception of the government under which we find ourselves, the APC government. So listen to me carefully. So I can now reveal to you, he has made his state of, what you call a state of state address, or what is called stakeholders address. Listen to me so I can clarify these matters to you. It won't take some few minutes. Let the word hear and hear it clearly. Now, the point I'm making is that I raised some vital issues which should be addressed. The question still remains, Mr. Governor, who killed Golak? Mr. Governor, who is responsible for those 140 people that were found dead bodies? Who killed these traditional rulers? Who beheaded all this number of people? Mr. Governor, answer this question. Now, Mr. Governor, who sent for the abduction of Uche Nwosu? Now, who discredited the church? Who shot at the church? Ask the governor. Do you know I was shocked yesterday that I expected the governor's opening remark would have been so, to people of Imo State, I'm sorry, my apologies. To the church, I apologize. He never apologized, even yesterday. But he tries a way to coin things that makes it look as if he's making any speech. Meanwhile, the speech is full of hollow, clueless, and has nothing to offer. Let me tell you what's happening in Imo State that he has to say. Let me now say it clearly. What's happening in Imo State is you have what is called HSF. HSF, it might shock you, is what is called Hopism Strike Force in the government house. And this strike force comprised of army, which he never got from the chief of army staff, comprised of Air Force, which he didn't get from chief of air staff, comprised of the police, comprised of some what is called Ebubagu, his personal, what they say, the launch, this security outfit. Now, this is the structure of this. The way it's structured is that Hope himself is the chairman of this HSF. And the HSF, Hope's responsibility is to deal with matters in Abuja and do whatever he can do to influence whatever he can influence to get his way out. Then backed up by his Attorney General, who takes care of the legal matters. And they have some people in the judiciary they work with on whenever they strike. Then the Shaba, who is the chairman of the strike force, who is the CSO. And then his SA, who is Chinasa, who is in charge of Ebebago. This is how the strike force move. They move day and they move night. And they have a hotel where they meet. Do you know, revelations have now shown that those criminals that they arranged to implicate Uche Nwosu were actually gotten from Delta and brought to government house of Imo State. And then later, they took the gentleman to a hotel, in the hotel called Rockview, where they interviewed him to say it is Uche Nwosu. So this thing, we're almost at the point of getting who kills all these people, when all of a sudden the governor again shied away because his plans all failed. So the world must know what is happening in Imo State. And it's simply intimidation, it's simply killings, it's simply maiming people, and people are not speaking because they are so scared. Now, tell you for instance, as I speak to you now, what Uzodinma is saying in the state that he has taken care of Abuja and whoever is concerned. And this case can never be heard. Meanwhile, he has accused the Inspector General of Police of sending the police that went there. Now, he's accused the Inspector of Police of paying for the private jet that took Uche Nwosu. That's what he's telling the people here. But when he goes to Abuja now, I don't know what he says to them, and they seem to believe him. But they must hear him out. And I've taken it as a word of honor that this matter will not stop until the whole world hears about what is happening in Imo State.